Hi again, this is video 2 of eRollbooks Basics and More. In this video, I will show you a little bit more about how to use your CE faculty dashboard. First, you'll need to go to your portal. So in your internet browser, you'll type in myportal.sdccd.edu. You will then input your 10-digit user ID as well as your password. And you will be directed to your home page where you can view all the tiles that you have available to you. And right now we will focus on the CE faculty dashboard, so you can click that tile. And first you'll see these green headers to the right. If you click on a header, it will expand so that you can view the contents within. So we have announcements, our faculty schedule, calendar and deadlines, your faculty assignments, and this is where you can view your flex hours as well and accept or decline your TAOs. You also have quick links, which takes you to Canvas or the Flex calendar, and you can enroll in workshops. There's access to documents and forms as well as help and support. I'd like to spend a little bit of time looking at the faculty schedule. So if you go to the left and you click on faculty schedule, you then can click on My Schedule. Once you click on My Schedule, you will be able to see all the classes you are teaching for this semester. And you will see the days and times your class meets, the dates, as well as your enrollment. And to the left, you will be able to view your information for the class. So we have the class roster that we will look at first. So go ahead and next to your first class, you'll see the class number. You can click on the icon for class roster. And here is my class roster. You will see you have student ID numbers, their full names, and their status in your class. To the left of the ID number, you'll see a notify box. If a student doesn't have a box next to their name, that means that they do not have an email address in our system. If I select these boxes, it means that I want to send an email to these students. So I will then select Notify Selected Students. And then I can type a message that will go to all of the students that I selected. I can add an attachment, and then I can send the notification, and all of those students will receive an email from my district email address. I can go back by clicking on Faculty Center up at the top left. Now I'm back with all my classes, and I'd like to talk a little bit about this other icon, which is access codes, also known as permission numbers now. If you're in a department that has a placement office that registers and enrolls students in classes, then you do not need to worry about permission numbers and you don't need to access them. However, in some departments, the faculty are responsible for registering and enrolling students in their own classes. If this is you, then you need to know how to access these permission numbers and print them. So you can click on this icon that says access codes next to the class that you would like. And it will open a list of your access codes, and if there's a date under access code use date, that means that this access code has already been used. You can scroll through the access codes up at the top right by clicking this arrow. You can also print the access codes all together, and you do that by selecting this Excel icon at the top of this box. So you'll click that icon and it will show you the file in the bottom left of your screen, or maybe in the top center or bottom center of your screen. If you click on this file, it should open. If it does not, then you can click on this upward pointing arrow and you can click on Open. If you receive a message, you can say yes, you do want to open this file. And now you can see the access codes that have been used and the access codes that are still available for use. I would like to print these so that I can give them to students that come to my class to register. So I can click File in the top left and Print. And then I can print those access codes. Okay, so that is how you can access your class roster and your class schedule, your access codes, and later, once it's working, you also access your attendance from here as well. And that's a little bit about your CE faculty dashboard. Hopefully this helps you understand where everything is a little bit better. And you can move on to our next video, which will show you how to create your eRollbook, CAV, and weekly summary. Okay, thanks so much for watching.